So do you remember in the Roadrunner Coyote cartoons when the coyote would try to fire off like a cannon at the Roadrunner and it would backfire, leaving him a pillar of ash and humiliation? That's Donald Trump and Pam Bondi right now. Fair warning, this story is fun. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. And yes, I'm still on location here at the San Diego Comic-Con. Thank you to all of you who reached out with well wishes, came to see me during a signing, or who offered advice to help me decide which shirt I'm going to buy. It's still between Back to the Future and A Clockwork Orange. I'm torn. Moving on. Comic-Con may have me preoccupied, say, excuse the phrasing, but that doesn't mean I'm out of touch. Epstein Gate continues as MAGA Republicans join with Democrats to demand release of the Epstein files. Just this morning, Congressman Adam Smith issued this stark rebuke.
This really exposes Donald Trump as the lying scumbag that he is. I mean, and look, there's a whole bunch of other policy issues, but the fundamental lack of character from Donald Trump is on display here. He lied about the Epstein files for years, trying to use them against Democrats by making up conspiracy theories that were all lies. And this, I mean, the lies are across the board, and you've seen it this week, lying about what President Obama was doing on the Russia investigation. I mean, lies are the cornerstone of how he governs, and we need to expose him on that. And then the scumbag piece is here he is hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein. And by the way, several of the people who were abused and sexually assaulted by Epstein have accused Donald Trump of groping them and other sexually inappropriate behavior towards them. This exposes Donald Trump for who he is, number one. Number two, it puts pressure on the Republicans in Congress, because in the short term, that's who's up. You know, we're trying to get the majority back in the House and hopefully the Senate so we can begin to stop just the cascade of horrible things that the Trump administration is doing. And here we have Republicans doing the bidding of a lying scumbag and undermining victims of sexual assault by turning their backs on them, by being unwilling to do anything that Donald Trump doesn't want. How hard would it have been for Mike Johnson to just give us this vote and for the House to go on record saying, Trump, turn over the file?
You know, there's a reason Congressman Smith is so bold there. Stay with me. Of course, the latest chapter in this salacious and never-ending saga has Department of Justice officials meeting with Jeffrey Epstein's gal pal, Ghislaine Maxwell. Here's where things stand on that front at this moment.
And for the second day in a row, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, the president's former attorney, questioned convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's ex-girlfriend, seeking more information in the case.
Ghislaine answered every single question asked of her over the last day and a half.
Feeling better yet? I didn't think so. It doesn't help that Maxwell is, for all intents and purposes, a predator herself. It also doesn't help that she's known for making false statements under oath, or that the Department of Justice official meeting with her is Donald Trump's personal lawyer, Todd Blanche. That last bit has the public even more rankled, since Trump has floated the idea of pardoning Maxwell in the past. It's not hard to imagine Todd Blanche telling Maxwell to lie under oath to protect Trump, who will then pardon her later. Perhaps for that reason, private citizens have joined the Democrats in their accusations against Trump. Now, this happened yesterday, but flew under the radar. Again, pardon the expression.
Trump and Bondi are protecting predators. That's the message that was streaming through the air in Tallahassee, Florida today. A gender justice organization called Ultraviolet organized that message today because Tallahassee is where Jeffrey Epstein's accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, is serving a 20-year prison sentence after being found guilty of sex trafficking charges, including sex trafficking of a minor. Today, a representative from the Department of Justice met with Ghislaine Maxwell for the second time.
Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche continued his conversation today. Before joining the Justice Department, Blanche represented Trump at his criminal trial just last year. Maxwell's lawyer, David Oscar Marquez, said that she answered every question openly and truthfully. Maxwell is not known for being open or honest. In fact, she's facing federal charges that she lied under oath during a civil suit in 2015. Marcus would not comment on whether Maxwell expected some relief in her sentence because of her conversation with Deputy Attorney General Blanche, but he did say he didn't think she should have gone to trial in the first place.
Breathtaking, isn't it? That plane managed to troll Maxwell, Blanche, Pam Bondi, and Trump in one fell swoop. Again, pardon the puns. This shows that the Epstein scandal is not going away. And should Trump issue pardons or any kind of clemency to Maxwell, he would face an open revolt among the American people. Heck, he's practically there already, delivering this issue to Democrats like a singing telegram. What song do you suppose he'd sing while delivering? You ought to know? Rumor has it? Or would he stay true to form and sing something irritating like Nickelback or a Creed cover? Share your thoughts on the song in the comments. And since this story is not going away anytime soon, count on us here at Occupy Democrats to keep you up to date and informed, Comic-Con or not. I'm David Reddish.